Feature number 2 coming at you, Randy Zimmerman of the Z28 out of Fort Scott, Kansas. Mike Striegel, the Wheatland Outlaw, alongside in the 17S.
Row number 2 from Baldwin City, Kansas, the 17C is Henry Chambers. Into his outside from Camarillo, California, the 18B, that's Trevor Fitz.
Chillicothe Mo, that's Chris Wright, the 66, and the 1 of Kyle Henning out of Atchison, Kansas.
Row number 4 finds the 90 from Sedalia, Missouri, Terry Schultz. And from Richland, Missouri, the 24 of Jerry Ellis.
Jake Hodges out of Lebo and the 14J out of Kansas, and the 2 of Quentin Taylor out of Wheatland rounds out the top 5 rows.
Row number 6 is the 155 of Gavin Shaw from Brownsdale, Minnesota, and his outside from Austin, Minnesota, the 42. That's Caden Bronner.
Out of Otho, it's Jeremiah Reed, the 9J, and Casey Thomas out of Camdenton in the 42T.
Row number 8 from Protovan, Iowa, the 85 car. That's Ben Modry into his outside. Lane New from Rogersville, Missouri in the 32N.
Row 9, Colson Kirk, the 55K out of Urbana, and the 42J of Donnie Jackson out of Lebanon.
The 54 JR, that's Eddie Ingram Jr. from Kansas City, and to his outside, Logan Smith from El Dorado Springs, Missouri.
Las Cruces, New Mexico, that's Israel Ortega in the 23B, and Ty O'Neill out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, the 44T.
All right, race fans, this is your parade lap time. Up on your feet. Send these drivers off in style. It's the salute to the fans, the salute to the drivers. Parade lap time here at the Diamond of Dirt tracks.
Josh Marshall, the 55, and the 16D of Dan Hovden in row 12.
And row number 13 finds the 17R of Riley Fuller from Savannah, Missouri, into his outside from T, South Dakota. The 21K is Dave Kennedy.
That's Diggity. The 14, row number 14, the 20 of Chad Fuller, and the 18P of Shane Paxton out of Springfield. Final starter, Chris Leathers out of Exilio, Missouri, the 17L, and Dakota Jennings at Leavenworth, Kansas in the 30.
And we already have a straggler on the top of turn number 4.
Not good.
Not good at all. Safety crew going to go over there and check on them. They're going to take a look under the rear end. They're like, hey, I lost something. They found it. Look at that. The Wheatland Outlaw pointing out what he is looking for. Got it found right there on the track. All right, now we're going to re-rack, restack.
For those of you that didn't see the 50-50 or hear the 50-50 drawing is up on the big board over in turn number 3. So you want to check those tickets one more time, 3667953 on your 50-50, over $700. Pretty good night, pretty good payday.
Not for you.
I mean, you make way more in 30 minutes, but
you're the learned doctor out of the group. He's Dr. Ryan Bergeson. I'm just...
Might do a little brain surgery tomorrow afternoon before lunch, and then another night of racing.
My wife refers to me as something that you cannot
say.
You can't abbreviate it
This
either.
is a family program.
Yeah.
Oh, pink.
All right, caution lights are down. Here we go. Randy Zimmerman, Mike Striegel, the front row. Side by side, nose to tail, punch the noisemaker to the floor, and here we go. We're underway. Feature number 2.
Here we go, off of 2, side by side. It is Zimmerman and Striegel, the Wheatland Outlaw, upstairs. Good battles all over the racetrack. Early Striegel chugging hard off the top. You got a car around. Oh, we got several stacked up in turn 4 as we look to see if we got the first lap scored.
So Ben Modry, again, tough luck on where he was. He had nothing to do with that. We've got the 55 of Josh Marshall in there. We also have the 23B of Israel Ortega. Dan Hovden was not involved. He just stopped to miss it. And then there's another one down there that I cannot get a look at.
Ben Modry with some bad luck tonight.
Yeah, is that Quentin Taylor maybe? Well, Modry has had the Bad News Bears luck. He had a great run in the heat race, but he was involved in a little.
Speaking of Bad News Bears, Brian, I'm very sorry, but you will maybe end up with Caleb Williams out of the whole deal. So
We'll have the first 2 picks.
Caleb Williams
If
and
you don't know what I'm talking about,
Harrison.
Yeah.
You gonna go for the combo pack?
I think they need some defense and offensive line help. To be blatantly
It's a
honest with
shootout.
you.
It is a shootout league. Shoot them out.
Hey, if you don't know what I'm talking about, he's referring to me being a Chicago Bears fan, and that's all right. I don't waver.
You're in the
Whether
Caleb Williams sweepstakes.
If we win or lose, it doesn't matter. I'm still a fan. I don't
Watching
change
Iowa
teams.
Hawkeye offense and
Yep.
being a Bears fan is the epitome of cruelty.
Don't forget about being a Cubs fan and losing out on the
That
playoffs
too.
by 1 game.
Although I must say they were completely out of it at the All-Star break pretty much, and they came on fire.
I don't
in
know
the
if I'd
second
say
half.
they're completely out of it.
I had given up hope,
Well, you are a glass half empty type of guy, Bert.
but I'm guilty.
All right, so the Lucas Oil track crew down there. Ooh, look at that. A Modry's left front dug in deep. That's the 155 of Gavin Shaw. So I apologize. We were trying to figure out who it was. I was asking if it was Quentin Taylor. Couldn't see. Now I can see the 155.
You know, a neat thing on the front of the 85 car of Modry, he's got the Protivan Volunteer Fire Department on display up there. So shout out to all our servicemen and women and everybody that protects our communities. And that's a pretty neat shout out there for the Volunteer Fire Department of
it
Protivan.
is. You know that's not a paid sponsorship.
No,
so that's just him showing his support.
Yep, for sure.
I had Ben races quite a bit around the area, Mississippi Thunder, Deer Creek Speedway, Mesa City, Webster City, all sorts of areas around the north central parts. So I get to see him quite a bit, and I got to tell you, I had one of the most emotional victory lanes that I've ever done. Ben came down to Webster City and raced and picked up a win like the week of his dad passed away, and it'd been a rough summer for him, and no one ever wants to lose a parent. It was good to see him in victory lane, and hopefully he can get that thing patched back up and back on the speedway later on this week. Looks like he should be okay, maybe just some left front damage. So we'll get him back there, get that worked on. All right. So it looks like straight up restart, Burge.
Okay, 50-50 one more time. Grab your tickets. 366-7953. 366-7953. And Doug, if they have that ticket, where do they go?
Right down here to the table.
Right down here to the table on the main grandstand side. Doug, did you check your pockets? Maybe you have the winner. Okay.
I'm going to buy some tomorrow night. Do we have to go down to get them, or do they walk around? Oh, we're in.
Oh. Lights are out.
Here we go. Straight up restart, I believe. Randy Zimmerman, Mike Striegel, the front row. Then Henry Chambers, Trevor Fitz, row number 2. Caution lights are down. Berg, bring us to the green.
Lights are down, 2x2 off of turn number 4. We are back underway with your BBOD feature number 2.
Look at the Wheatland Outlaw. Look at this. 4 wide as Striegel goes to the outside. Here comes Fitz right down on the bottom. Zimmerman not going to give him too much room as Striegel goes upstairs. Now everybody kind of heading to the top side of the speedway.
Trevor Fitz is fast. My goodness, he pushed a little bit too tall there. Now they're 3 wide for the 5th spot off of 2. Good battles shaping up all over the speedway, but right now it is the Wheatland Outlaw, Striegel, the captain of the ship, on lap number 2.
Look at this. Henry Chambers trying to work the outside as well. It's pretty interesting to see how these guys have their cars set up, see if they can handle both the top and the bottom, because I think throughout this 20-lap feature, there's going to be a lot of change in the racetrack. Striegel upstairs right now, but you can see guys like Fritz working the bottom side. Terry Schultz down on the bottom side of the speedway as well. There is some moisture down there around the tires and around that concrete berm on the inside.
Randy Zimmerman in second. Shot on your screen, deep in the field. That's a battle 7th, 8th, 9th. Oh, it got a little bit too close to call over there in 3 and 4 as they battle all over the field, throughout the field. Good action throughout the Lucas Oil Speedway for feature number 2 for your USRA B mods.
Good shot there. Fitz still working the bottom. Zimmerman shown on Zimmerman shown on the screen with Henry Chambers down on the bottom.
Chambers has been fast all night. The 17 car turning up the wick on the bottom of the speedway. Racetrack slicking off, which makes it a lot of fun. A lot of driver in this deal. You got to massage the throttle, hit your marks, keep the tires hooked up, find the black and take off and go. And Striegel has checked out and gone on the field, coming to lap number 7.
Striegel showing the way, doing a great job. Lots of battles back and forth throughout the field. Just kind of looking back there. Dan Hovden started back in that 12th row, so he started way back.
Oh, motor expires in 3 and 4, and he'll slide through the slick. And that is the 30 car.
Dakota Jennings losing a motor. It must have just locked
that thing
up.
Grenaded in turn 3, and he slid through the oil.
Might have had a little too much gear in that bad boy. So tough break for Dakota Jennings, Leavenworth, Kansas driver. Facing the wrong way. 7 laps down in this one.
If you're Striegel, I think you hate that. He had started to open up and stretch the legs on the field, and now they will be bunched behind car number 17 on the restart.
Well, there was a good shot of Eric Baker, corner man Eric down there.
Baker made the trip, huh?
Oh, we're well represented from.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Who makes the popcorn at Webster? Does Todd do that?
No, Sarah Ann.
Sarah makes the popcorn?
Sarah's on the popcorn.
Is Sarah here this weekend?
Sarah's here. Is she in the? She's in the souvenir trailer. Is she watching Racing Dirt from the trailer, do you think?
Oh my goodness. We'll put a cup down there, take up a collection for you guys tomorrow, try to get a TV for you.
You know what, Janet? When I go down to Florida, I'll stop by your Florida house and grab the one off the pool, out by the pool, and bring it back up here, all right? They know we're smart asses. Don't worry about that, Doug.
We were trying to figure out who wasn't here from the Hamilton County Speedway.
Roger and Amy aren't here.
That's a shame.
Yep. Let's see, Jesse and Rizzo aren't here, and the Outlaw, Brad, he's at home combining my dad's beans right now. They just got done.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is Captain doing okay?
Captain's doing great.
Happy to hear it.
Brad said he was a bean hauling machine today.
Hoping to see Captain back in Kville next year.
Oh, yeah. We have a little yearly racing vacation. We do not announce races during the Knoxville Nationals. We attend them. Although I was on my deathbed this year.
Oh, yeah. You didn't attend this year either, did you?
I spent $300 on tickets that are still under the visor of my pickup truck.
We have a 50-50 winner, you think? Okay. Possibly Jeremy Crimmins.
Jeremy Crimmins, oh my goodness.
Breaking news in Fort Dodge.
Usually when he wins something, he buys everybody a beer. So we'll see if he's got a Lakewater tab opened up down at the bar.
They're celebrating in the flats right now.
Is Tyler old enough to drink yet, or is he?
All
right, here we go. Still trying to get that cleaned up over in turn number 3. Great job by the Lucas safety crew. We want to make sure that we get that oil dry down there and make sure that we do not have any issues with the tires getting any oil on them.
7 laps down, 13 to go. We are back underway with your USRA BMOD, a feature number 2. Mike Streakel out into the early lead. The Wheatland Outlaw will power around the top of the lane of the racetrack off of 2. And he will continue to lead this 30 car starting grid. 80, I believe 7 BMODs have signed in on night number 2 here at the Diamond and Dirt Tracks. And right now it is Zimmerman in the second spot. Racetrack slicking off. Chambers trying to hold on to third as Trevor Fitz on the move on the bottom in the car number 18.
Boy, you had talked about it, but I'll tell you, Striegel not missing a beat after that long extended caution. He's back out front and showing the way. Real battle going on back there as there's a good shot of Chambers wagging the door in the air.
Got a car off the power, off of 2. And might have spit a drive shaft down in turn 1.
And I'll tell you, that happens, you know it right away.
Suddenly the power, what's happening?
Freevert says celebrating in the flats just went to the top of his comments on the whole broadcast.
You're welcome.
I'll tell you what, if you've ever been in a race car and spit a drive shaft, you know it instantly, if you can believe that or not.
It's JDLR. Something just does not look right or feel right.
No, that's Donnie Jackson from Lebanon, Missouri, as he's going to get a push. Pit side, at least, hopefully nothing else happened on that.
There was rumors of a 50-50 winner, but not confirmed.
I'll confirm. 1 second.
The bubbles have popped up. We're about to find out. The lights are out. 9 to go. Or excuse me, 9 down, 11 to go. Uh-oh, we got 2 cars together over in turn 2. And Hovden off the power and caution lights back on.
So we're still not confirmed, but Ryan's waiting for the infinite bubble. The ...
Such a mystery.
So Hovden going to make a hard right-hand turn. And heading down pit side. We'll see if he makes a hard right-hand turn or if he's going to go into oh, no, there is no. What'd you do? What did you do, Berg?
I'm not real sure what happened there.
Were you trying to share your pit pass with somebody else?
No. It's all good. We got this.
Doug can help you put it on if you need an extra set of hands.
Oh, we got this.
All right.
No need to stress. Did we get a confirmation?
Caution lights going out. Get the track cleared off. We're going to bring them back to green, and there we go. Ooh, that one.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Back underway. Slip sliding through each and every turn. Striegel off at 2. Zimmerman gave it a ride to the bottom of the racetrack, and now yellow flag. Got another car exiting the speedway over in turn number 2.
Yeah, I don't know how great that start was. All right, here we go. They're getting crossed back up. The 24 car dropped off Jerry Ellis, so they got to cross him back up. We'll have a better start this time. I think we will be good to go green. This time coming through 3 and 4 again. We'll be joined later in the week, Berg, by old Shane Freeby. He's in Florida. I bet he's watching. I doubt he's doing anything fun in Florida. He's probably wanting to sit in the hotel or something and watch racing dirt. That's what I do when I'm on the road traveling.
Denny, it's hard telling when you're by yourself what's going on when you're gone away from home. Here we go, off at 2. Striegel's in command of the field tonight. Car number 17 out of Wheatland, Missouri. The hometown product, flag man extraordinaire, out on top, showing the way, halfway home, 10 to go.
I tell you, things getting weird, wild, and wacky back there. Henning had a run, might have got into the outside wall going down the front stretch. Fitz, though, look at this. He's battling back. That 18B car working the bottom side of the speedway. Zimmerman too tough on that one, though, as we go back a little bit further in the pack. Lots of action happening back there. Terry Schultz in the 90. You know, Henning, I had mentioned it. And they made goodbye.
Oh, goodness.
That just saved someone a lot of time and body work by everybody avoiding that. That was a close call as Kyle Henning from Atchison, Kansas around. We're going to see if we got an FK rod in replay. If not, I know they can't get them all. I'm not knocking you guys. But we're just trying to see if he had help going around or if he did it on his own. We're going to get her figured out here. Here we go, the FK Rod Ends replay. Henning on the top. And I think he might have gotten a little help. It's hard to see on that one, though, but... All right, we'll get them re-racked, restacked. They got the door back down on the 17C of Henry Chambers, and it goes immediately back to flapping. That is the Dumbo body style, Berg. If he only had the passenger side flapping, he might be able to fly. He has been flying tonight. That car has been on rails, Henry Chambers in the 17.
Given enough time, he might. We just started this feature yesterday.
We are 17 minutes into this feature number 2. Here we got another FK Rod Ends replay. And he did get turned. Yeah, we had a replay there again.
All right, cross your fingers, cross your toes. We've got 8 laps to go. It is, Doug, it's getting slick out there.
All right, everybody in their rightful positions.
I thought you were going to say right minds.
That too, it's important.
We started with 30, got down to 20, eliminated 10 cars.
Hey, Berg, I know you're excited. Did you know Joe Inman's playing Friday night? We're going to have ourselves the poor man's Luke Combs going to be putting on a performance Friday night out here.
Is there any chance we could get you on the mic?
Oh, absolutely. There's always a chance.
Good news.
Striegel upstairs. They're getting challenged. Zimmerman down there. And caution's going to come back out again. Is that Quentin Taylor? Is that the 2L?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Yep. Quentin Taylor from Wheatland, Missouri.
Well.
Is that? It says Taylor. It's got to be. So we'll try this again. Here we got an FK Rod End replay again coming at you. Fighting for position on the bottom and just a little bit of side-by-side contact. Not sure. That looks like a racing deal to me, as he was battling with the 17 of Henry Chambers.
Up next, feature number 3 for the USRA B mods coming up next.
Then
you're on that phone like a maestro tonight.
I am.
You're playing it like a violin.
I've been known to play a violin or two. We're going to have 3 features for the stock cars coming up after this, and then we've got some more modified action coming at you as well. Those modified features as the caution lights go down. Striegel brings them back to green.
Little crossover action on the bottom of the racetrack. Trevor Fitz powers up side by side. Looking for a run down into turn number 3. Going to get a slide job as Striegel gets a bit too tall. And Fitz slides across the nose. Zimmerman crosses him over.
Boy, Zimmerman and Fitz have been battling all race long. Now look at this. Terry Schultz in that 90 car has really got that thing working. That gray 90 machine slicing and dicing through traffic, trying to make some headway. These guys are getting so high on the track, they're hanging the right rear over on the flat surface. This thing is smooth top to bottom, and Striegel is liking that because there is a battle going back. Fitz in that 18 down on the bottom. Zimmerman upstairs in the 28. Fitz going to try the slider up to the cush, and we got one in the wall up in the top set of turn 4. He gets her cleared back off.
Fitz just cannot stay clear of Zimmerman. Those two going at it. You mentioned the 90 of Terry Schultz on the march on the top rail of the racetrack. He might be the fastest car in the speedway, but he cannot get clear of Fitz.
Colson Kirk back
or
there.
Or Zimmerman.
Yeah, Colson Kirk back there in the 55 doing a good job.
He might get him here.
Yeah, here we go. Schultz going to work by Fitz. Kirk going to go upstairs and follow
Look at
them.
this. Oh,
Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Schultz crosses him back over. Now he's going to take the top line. Fitz back downstairs. Kirk goes down there with him. Then we got the 66 of Chris Wright working the top stairs.
Fitz's car going away from him. Either that or he can't hit his marks.
I think
starting to go backwards a little bit.
Yeah, a little loose.
White flag is out. Brian, 1 lap to go.
Oh, here we go. A clean sweep on the night. Picked up a heat race win, looking to pick up a feature. Here he comes around the top side of the Lucas Oil Speedway. Normally he's on the flag stand. This time he's going to find himself in victory lane. Give it up for the 17S. It's the Wheatland Outlaw, Mike Striegel.